Jackson from Learning Technologies, and today we're going to talk about utilizing wikis in your Moodle course. So here I am in the Moodle playground like normal. If I come up here and I click on this little edit button, that's going to allow me to edit the page. So I'm going to scroll down to the topic area that I want to put in the wiki. So I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to put it in this first topic area. And so I'm going to click at the bottom of that topic area. There's a spot that says add an activity or resource. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then here comes all of the activities and resources available. And in this case, because we're going to do a wiki, we're going to come down here and click on wiki. Just like with everything else in Moodle, you need to give it a name. So testing wiki. And then you could put a description just like normal and display that on the course page. For the wiki mode, you could do where they do individual wikis or collaborative wikis. So they could do one individually or they can do one as a whole class. So I'm going to leave it as a whole class because I want them all to contribute. So what do we want that name of the first page of the wiki to be? We're going to call it testing. And then format, I'm going to leave it as HTML. There's other ways you could format it, but I would just say HTML is by far the easiest to utilize. Again, just like normal, these all will stay the same unless you need to restrict access specifically for somebody. That's the typical one that I would change out of anything here. And then I'm going to scroll down here and hit save and return to course. I'll scroll down, find that wiki assignment that we put in here. And you can tell it's a wiki because it kind of looks like two blue blocks on top of each other or blue diamonds on top of each other. And I'm going to click on testing wiki here. So here I can see that we've got HTML format is what we're using. We're creating that new page called testing. That can't be changed. I'm going to go ahead and hit create page. And so here we can put in information on this main page. I'm going to go ahead and hit preview of that just to see what it looks like. And so right now it just says this is a test and that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to hit save on this particular one. And here you can see testing. This is a test. If I click on it, I can see who all has submitted or not. Now if I go back here and I click edit, I can go in and add more information in here. I can also, if I click on comments, add in comment history. I can see who went in and added information in. A map will create just the page list that we've got going. And since it's collaborative and we just have one, right now it's just that one. Files is where you could edit wiki files or you could add files in here. And administration is on your side to see where pages and page versions are sitting. You can remove pages if you need to. So if I go back here to view, I want to click on edit actually. And here's where, because we only have one page in this particular one and it's collaborative, students would just come in here and keep building on, adding in something else. And so they would just keep building onto that. So if I hit save, I'm now looking at the viewing page and I see what it looks like right now. If I go back over here to administration, I can see, but if I look at history, I can see that I've put in two different entries here and you can compare the two to see the differences between them. So if you needed to figure out what somebody did and you weren't quite seeing it easily, you could come in here and see in that history box what everybody had done. A wiki, just like it is for like Wikipedia or anything like that, is basically just a website, is ultimately what you're creating. And if students create their own, then they can build that, add stuff to it. But again, it's only available within the context of Moodle. It is not out there for the whole world to see. That way they don't have to worry about anything in that regard, and you don't have to worry about anything in that regard. Another good reason to use a wiki might be for group lecture notes or project management. Brainstorming is another good way, and collaborative storytelling could be a good one. So this could have been a way that we started a story and each person had to kind of build on it. So they had to go in each day, once a day, and add something in, or once each class period or something. So this could be really helpful in that regard. They're not too crazy hard to use, but again, maybe not quite as intuitive as just a simple assignment might be. If you're interested in using these and you want to learn more, or you want to sit down and figure out what we want to do with them, feel free to contact us here in Learning Technologies. We are located in the library on the main floor just before the Clock Tower Cafe. And as always, happy Moodling!